Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby. Today I'm going to do my spring TBR. Now, everything on here is mainly romance, minus a few, which I have a couple library books that I forgot. So, I'm going to throw over on my dresser, and I don't feel like getting up and getting them right now, but I have the second and third book to the Veronica Speedwell series by Diana Raybourn. So I have those two books, and yeah, that's it. I'm going to get into these books. Some of these, most of them are by two authors. Three of them I just got today. Oh, sorry guys. So, trying to angle this. Three of them I just got today. Those are at the bottom. So there's Lucy Score, there's Elle Kennedy, there's Amy Leah, Sarah Adams, there's Chloe Walsh, and Adrienne Young, and K.L. Walther. So, we're gonna quickly dive in to all of these. I'm not gonna say too much or we'd be here for forever, but first book I'm gonna mention is By a Thread by Lucy Score. I've had this on my TBR for a while now, at least a couple years. I have not read this yet. I got it from a recommendation from Sarah over at Sarah Corolli. She loved it and gave it 5 stars. So did Destiny. But this follows two characters, and one got fired from her job, and the other one she's her mother's CEO. So it looks like I don't know. I'll have to rate it. It's a workplace romance, that's for sure. And that's all I know about this one. So I'm gonna go into it blindly. This came out in 2020, and I still have yet to read it, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it since. So it's been a while for this book. So I thought I'd put it on my TBR. It's on the thicker side, which are a lot of these books are. 1, 2, 3, 5 books are pretty thick. So we'll get there. But I have By a Thread. I also have The Catch by Amy Leah. I read the first 2 books in this series and I really enjoyed. And this one it's a Grumpy Sunshine romance. Our main male character is a fisherman, and our female main character is a fashion influencer from Boston. So that is it. That's all I know. I don't know too much about any of these books. So I've had this one also for a little while now. So hopefully I can get to it in spring. I have Spiral by Belle. I'm not going to try and pronounce the author's last name. I really love Collided by this author. And we follow a hockey player and a ballerina. And that is it. So I like going into most of my books blind. So there's that. Then I have an Interconnected standalone series. And I still have yet to read these. One I bought when it came out. Well, actually, I bought all of these when they came out. And they're all by Sarah Adams. Oh, I should also mention the rule book. Not the rule. Yes, the rule book. Also on here by Sarah Adams. I forgot to grab that off my TBR cart. So I have the rule book, When in Rome, Practice Makes Perfect, and Beg, Borrow, or Steal. This one came out this year. And this follows. All of these are interconnected standalones, and they all follow. Each book is based off a sibling. When in Rome follows the brother, and then these two follow one of his sisters. So I have yet to read these, but I've heard really good things, so I cannot wait to get to them. So all of these are on my spring TBR, especially the rulebook by Sarah Adams. So I also have 4 Kennedy books on here, starting with The Goal. What's on that? Starting with The Goal by Elle Kennedy. This is the book I need to read. This is book 4 in the Off Canvas trilogy. This series. This is the new design covers that has the sprayed edges. And I'm on this one. I do have to get the Legacy, but thought I'd do The Goal. This one we follow Sabrina and Tucker, and it is a I want to say surprise pregnancy trope, but I'm not 100% sure. So it might be a minor spoiler when we find out about this. So, but it involves hockey, and yep, that's book 1. The other 3 are part of an interconnected standalone series. I have the Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This one follows Gigi Graham, who is the daughter of the couple in the first book of the Off Campus series. So this is their daughter's story. So I have this one. I also have The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy. This is the second book to that series. And this one follows Diana and Shane. So, and I got the new book, The Charlie Method, which is at the bottom of the stack, which is on the side. You guys can't see, so I don't want to grab it just yet, in case it knocks my camera over. I do have, which I'm hoping to read this month, A Sea of Unspoken Things by Adrienne Young, and I cannot wait to get to this. I've heard really good things about this one so far, and yeah. And it's on the shorter side, so I'm excited to get to this. Please don't fall. Okay, next book is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I've heard really good things about this entire series, and I don't know too much about it. I've been avoiding all spoilers. All I know is a rugby team, and our main character, Johnny, wants to save his, and then he wants to protect a new character that comes into play, Shannon. So, and this is the Sprayed Edges edition 1, so I'm excited to read this. Again, another thick YA romance, and it should be new adult because it's set in college. So, yeah. Then I have the 3 I just bought today. So I have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bowman Young. Sorry if I mispronounced that author's last name. And I've been hearing really good things about this. I do know this has the surprise pregnancy trope in there, and it also has health representation in here as well. I'm just not sure what yet. And the guy is it's one night stand leads to unexpected pregnancy. So I'll have to find out. But I'm excited to get to this because I've heard really good things. So I'm excited to get to that one. Then I have the new K.L. Walther book that just released, While We're Young, and I've had this on my radar for a while. When I got it, it had sprayed edges, And this one is a love triangle. It says here Grace, Isla, and Everett used to be an inseparable trio before their love lives became a tangled mess. Grace is secretly in love with Everett, who used to go out with Isla before breaking her heart in the infamous freshman year fracture. And now Isla has been hanging out with James, Grace's brother. So, okay, this is interesting. So, I'm gonna have to read this. Her writing is really fast paced, super quick, and they're easy to get through. I do have to get Summer of Broken Rules. I don't have that one yet, but I've read her other two and really enjoyed. So, I've got this one. And then I have The Charlie Method by Elle Kennedy. This is the last Elle Kennedy book I'm hoping to get to in springtime. And this one we follow Charlotte Kingston, who was adopted, and she has two lives. By day, she's a sorority girl, STEM student in biomedical engineering, and then at night, she's a risk-taking daredevil. So, and it's a MMMF, I want to say. So I'm excited to get to this one as well. So that is my spring TBR. If you've read any of these, let me know your thoughts down below. And like, subscribe, stay a while, and leave a spring emoji in the comments. It would be great because spring's right around the corner. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.